What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, you might be surprised at just how popular EA games are. Plus, I've got Game Pass games for April, a classic Pokemon game coming to Nintendo Switch, and a new remixed Xbox controller. This is your Daily Fix. 10 years ago, EA was named the worst company in America for the second year in a row. While it no longer wears that badge of dishonor, it still receives a lot of flack for filling its games with microtransactions, being hostile to single-player games, re-releasing the same sports games year after year, and more. And yet, despite its reputation as being a not-so-great game publisher, it is definitely one of the most popular. According to data from Ampere Analysis, EA Games enjoyed the most monthly active users out of all video game publishers on PlayStation and Xbox from September 2022 through January 2023. It consistently drew 16% of all players to its games with no dips in popularity. That's a higher percentage of the gaming audience than Epic Games, Activision, Take-Two, Microsoft, Sony, or Ubisoft. The only other publisher that came close was Activision, which spiked up to 15% of the audience in November when Modern Warfare 2 was released. However, that number immediately dropped off sharply, falling to 12% in December and below 10% in February. In the period from September to February, EA had just released Madden NFL 23, then had FIFA 23, NHL 23, Need for Speed Unbound, and Dead Space in January. And in that time, EA consistently had the largest amounts of players in its games from month to month. Note, this is just on PlayStation and Xbox, does not account for PC. Ampere Analysis Research Director Piers Harding-Rolls explained, EA's consistency in delivering active user share across consoles is commendable. While Fortnite remains the title to beat, EA's extensive catalog puts it in a strong position across Xbox and PlayStation. So while it may seem like EA has a public image problem, it is definitely doing something right. Moving on, Xbox has officially confirmed the first wave of new Xbox games for April, and there's a lot to jump into this month. Breaking free from its PlayStation exclusivity, Ghostwire Tokyo is making its debut on Xbox Series X and S right into Game Pass on April 12th. Game Pass also has a slew of other games arriving in the service in April, including the likes of Loop Hero on April 4th, I'm excited for that one, NHL 23 on April 13th, and Minecraft Legends on April 18th. You can see the full list of games coming to Game Pass on IGN, and remember, this is just the first wave for April. Another set of announcements is expected in the latter half of the month. Pokemon Stadium will be the next N64 game released for Nintendo Switch Online on April 12th. The classic will have online multiplayer functionality for the first time. Pokemon Stadium will be available at no extra cost to users who have a Nintendo Switch Online membership and have purchased the expansion pass for the N64 library. It's the 23rd N64 game to join the Nintendo Switch Online library, along with other fan favorites such as Ocarina of Time, Pokemon Snap, Star Fox 64, and more. Now, unfortunately, Pokemon Stadium will arrive without arguably its biggest feature, the ability to transfer Pokemon from Game Boy titles Red, Blue, and Yellow. Snuck into its reveal trailer, in tiny font on screen for no more than 5 seconds, was the statement, "Please note you cannot transfer Pokemon from Game Boy titles in this version." This means players will have to rent Pokemon instead. Gotta rent them all, I guess? Ahead of Earth Day later this month, Microsoft announced a new Xbox wireless controller made partly from reclaimed CDs, water jugs, and older Xbox controller parts. The Xbox Wireless Controller Remix Special Edition features, quote, recovered plastics with 1/3 of it made from regrind and reclaimed materials. Microsoft noted that it mixed post-consumer plastics and reground spare Xbox One era controller parts to develop the raw material used to create the controller. Microsoft notes that the controller's design drew inspiration from natural landscapes and the physical world around us, claiming that the earth tone colors create a vibrant yet serene vibe. The Remix Special Edition controller includes the Xbox rechargeable battery pack. It launches on April 18th for $85. You can pre-order it from Amazon and Microsoft's official store. And that is your Daily Fix for Tuesday, April 4th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch IGN's review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your gaming news, stay tuned to IGN.